Well, Firtless, you are lucky. I've had to do this 4 times now because of a memory card fuck up.
Car is a
Yes, my car is a piece of shit. This is a hint for what is coming up in this episode of the special edition of Order of Magnitude. We're going to get to know Order of Magnitude a bit better. Firtless has asked, Order of Magnitude, you talk about cars all the time. What cars have you owned? So the unbared truth will lay bare. The shitter cars, like what this song's about, 2-ton paperweight. And the cars that have made me sing with joy. Ooh, a text. So, shall we get to it before I run out of memory again? What the fuck is wrong with this YouTube? Try again. Hello? Where I know I can drive without my car breaking down. Oh, God, I've sung this song so many times. Cars breaking down. Pain and the torment. Oh. Stupid fucking car, stupid fucking
car is a
Okay, enough of that stuff. Right, now listen to me, Firtless, very carefully. I've been asked this several times. What cars have you owned? Because you talk about them a lot. You always had some good cars in your time, or interesting cars at least. Show me. Well, the light bulb was blown in here. That's why it's pitch black in here. This is my 4th attempt because my camera memory card has fucked up twice. 4 of them have so far. I've got 4 memory cards. They've all fucked up. So this is a last resort. Camera on the phone. If this doesn't upload, then I don't fucking know what will. Okay, so here we go. I'm upstairs in the bathroom. This is the only light I've got. You want to see what cars I've had? So I started off with a horrible Citroen AX with pink stripes. That is what I started off with. Citroen AX, absolutely awful car. They're known for rolling over. And, I mean, I've roasted mine up with a horrible fucking speaker from the club I used to DJ at called Gold Diggers. That speaker is far too big for the car. It's not a subwoofer, it's a speaker. It's very, very loud though and far too big. I mean, look at the fucking state of this. A red body kit from an AX GT. Well, it's not an AX GT because AX GTs have rounded arches. It's just a single 1.1, but I was 17 and insurance was high, so this is what I did. And fuck me, I even spray painted the bloody engine. Pathetic. Yeah, but I did have an ITG air filter. That's one thing that was good going. Oh dear. Oh dear. But when you're 17, I didn't know anything about cars at the time. You see, I was brought up with cars and look, I spray painted a good colour. I was asked as a 4-year-old, what do you want to be when you're older? And I said, I want to be a policeman with a Ford XR3i. The police in England never used a Ford XR3i, but you know, this is my mate's Nova that had twin 40 Webers put on it, so it's the same as a Nova Sport. This is Dave. He's a bit like Huff, Dave. See this crappy Sierra here? Don't you know this is an ex-police car tuned up? Give me a fucking break. This guy used to white lie all the time. Terrible. Not to hurt you, just bullshit, you know, Barry bullshitter. So yeah, lots of it. Why have I got so many pictures of his fucking car? Oh yeah, that's right. I was so proud of it as a 17-year-old, but it's fucking awful. I mean, this shot's not too bad with the RS Turbo bonnet vents. I mean, it's Nova. Look, I mean, this thing was clever because it had Weber 40 carburetors. It's a 1.3 Nova SR, but it could pull away from 2-litre Cavalier SRIs, no problem. And I thought, I want something like this. This is not my car. Like a racer. This is what I grew up in. I grew up in a Mitsubishi Colt Lancer, all the way up until the age of 18. This car's out, and I wanted it. I said, Mum, I want this car. I had it since birth. I had a massive attachment to this car. But some dickhead mechanic who was an apprentice had it on the ramp for an MOT. It was in first gear. They turned the key, and well, it came off the ramp and smashed the front end in. And that was the end of the car. Shame, because there was nothing wrong with it. It would have been a classic, and it'd still be running today. I guarantee it. What a beauty! Look at it. It's pint-size repeaters. The chrome works around the lights, like everything is metal. Metal badges for the chrome door handles. It makes Nova again, lovely, jubbly. Give it a fucking try and be quick because I've only got limited time. Oh look, I rolled an AX, yes. Citroen say you can't roll these cars. Oh, you can. If you chase after a Golf GTI, this is what will happen if you're on a Citroen AX, you fucking donut, Phil. Anyway, So I bought an over SR, because everybody wants an over SR, right? Oh, you are so cool. Not. And then I riced it up like an idiot. Quad lights are cool, but 13-inch wheels. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Metal floor, pretend metal floor. That's plastic. Oh dear, it was ricer fucking central. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, look at his 13-inch wheels. Memories. Times change. Kind of looked alright, I suppose, from the front. If you're fucking. Yeah, no. My first cool car. This was clever. This is from the late 70s, early 80s. A Mark III Escort with a 1.8 diesel engine started life as, but I took the diesel engine out, left the gearbox in, and put an XR3 engine with a Weber carburetor on. It had a really good acceleration, but a top speed of about 90 miles an hour. So if you're in fifth gear doing 60, it'd be like, so you wouldn't get much good fuel consumption, but by God, did it fly from 0 to 60. Now, the reason why it's so cool, people can't put their finger on it. Why does it look so cool? Because it's an estate, but it's only got 2 doors. Look at the size of that door. It's not 4 doors, it's got 2 doors. And it had the first body kit ever, a late 70s rattlesnake body kit. It was a very cool looking car. Twin DTM exhaust, purple as well. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That was my first cool car. This is my mate's AX. It's a Ricer. Fucking flip paint. I only took pictures of it because, well, I had an AX. And then I bought my first half decent car. I mean, I had lots of cars in between, but these are the cars that are worth photoing. My VW Corrado. Yes, the fucking Corrado was the dom. It was only the entry level one, 2 litre 16 valve. You can get a supercharged one, which is basically a Golf GTI engine with a supercharger on it. The 2 litre 16 valve is from the Golf GTI, and you can get a 3 litre VR6. The cool thing about this car is the spoiler. The spoiler raises up at 60 miles an hour like a Porsche does, and then comes in again when you slow down. Yes, the blonde bimbo was there. She loved me when I had a credit card and a sports car. As soon as they disappeared, she was gone too. I had the Lexus clear lights as well. Kind of cool, the Corrado. And then I got my SX. Yes, for 200 SX. God, I love this car. Beauty, and I spent a fortune on it. But you can make the lights winky wink at people as well. And this is it standard, but you wait. So that's the standard engine, and I went to Simon Norris. Just type in Simon Norris or Norris Designs on YouTube, and you see he owns the fastest car probably in the world for a 2 litre. A 2 litre engine, you can get 800 horsepower out of it on an Evo. He had a 640 brake 200 SX. So type in. See, Americans get a 240 SX. This isn't a 240. This is a 200. They're faster than a 240. Smaller engine, but with a turbo. Had a T28 turbo, which meant that it had 287 brake at the flywheel. No, like at the wheels, 370 at the flywheel, and this meant that it had a good 0 to 60 times powerful, but it was very laggy. I liked it being laggy though, because it meant you could drive it around town without being a twat. You could drive it around town nice and neat, and when you got to the big open roads, you just build up the res and boom, off it went. Anyway, after that, I got a carbon fibre wing on it as well, a real carbon fibre wing, not a fucking rice. That's real carbon fibre. After that, well, you know, I had money problems and I had to get rid of it, so I swapped it for a Sierra Cosworth, a Sierra Sapphire Cosworth, not the RS500, the big whale tail that everybody likes. Here's the advert for sale. 200 SX, Norris Designs, rebuild, 260 valves, 17,000 miles, T28 turbo, green stuff pads, Evo 4 fuel pump, HKS system, ND stage 1 ship, still head, gasket, Nismo bushes, forge actuator, dump valve, KYC springs, S14 levers, rare alloys, big wing, spoiler, full service history, lots of tax continuity, blah 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 blah. Yeah, the wheels are very rare. I should have sold them separately. According to my mate, okay, run out of time. You know, we had to see this. I had to do this in 5 takes so far, so I've condensed this video heavily. So I'm sorry if I flip through the photos quite quick. So there you go. There's my Ford Sierra Sapphire Cosworth. Of course, certainly feel free to Google these cars. But I met my wife with a fucking Polo. A Polo, why I phoned this? I don't know. I think it's because it's the newest car I had at the time. I met my wife in 07, and this is a 51 plate car, or it was late 06. So it was kind of like a new car, and it's just a normal 1.4 economic bunion plastic car. This is the typical plastic car I moan about. I had one of them. And then we had Ellie, which is the BMW. Started life as a normal 2.5 litre Tourer. As you can see, she's so cool. She looks like a hearse, I suppose. Look, 4 doors instead of 2 doors like the Escort. Proper estate, there I am. A bit goffed up and like, yeah, so proud of my car. I put a Alpina engine in here, which is a 2.7 litre. This car has had everything. Like in the snow, we used to pirouette around in the snow. It's so cool because, well, look at it. Just look look at it. It's just so fucking cool. We got married in this car with we had a purple and black stripe for the marriage. We conceived our daughter in this car. We haven't been the same since this car was sold. When it was sold, this is my stepdad's BMW. He likes his BMWs too. This is an E21, very rare. This one's been in the motor museum. It's got very little miles on it. He doesn't own it anymore. He got rid of it and bought a BMW 2002, which is a lot older but not as cool. But yeah, that's both of them together. My Tourer and his E21 together. Outside the house, I'm here. It's Justin driving the E21. That's it, really. But yeah, we miss this car so bad. We really, really do. That's why I showed a photo and reminisce sometime, because our whole relationship was built around this car. It sounds silly, it's just a piece of fucking metal, but it meant so much, and it was a symbol of mine and my wife's relationship, what we've been through. As I say, we got married in it. We've done everything in it, conceived in it. I'm being rude. We've had plenty of races in it. She had a soul of her own, I swear to God. It's long-winded, it's hard to describe, but anyway, that is Ellie. I hope you enjoyed my quick video on my cars. You did ask, so there you go. That's pretty much all the cars that I've owned, or one's worth noting anyway. I've owned many, many, many more cars, but that's the one's worth noting. There you go, Firtless. Take care. I'll write in the description what the song is at the start if you really want to listen to it. It's quite funny. If you're owning a banger at the moment, you're feeling pissed off because the car keeps breaking down on you, it's a good tune to vibe to. Take care, Firtless. All the best, and be good to each other.